Hey guys, it's me. I'm back with another comic review. Today we're going to be talking about AVX. Just got back from the comic store and eagerly read issue 0 and 1 of this, and gotta say I'm pretty excited, and it feels good to read a book that Romita had a hand in. I'm a huge fan of his art, John Romita Jr., and you know, I've kind of been eagerly looking forward to this book for a while now. Most of the comics that I'm reading nowadays, since the New 52 kind of reboot, have been mostly DC. A few of the Marvel books I tried jumping on with, like Avenging Spider-Man. I think they did like an Incredible Hulk reboot a little bit, and just really couldn't get into them. Either one, because of the art style, or I just didn't feel the story was compelling enough to continually buy the issues every month. This, after issue 1, I can confidently say that this is definitely something I'm really interested in. And I just want to show you a frame, or a panel from this that just really kind of made me say, oh damn, because the gauntlet was thrown. And it's kind of this spread right here, where Cyclops is pretty much just laying loose on Captain America. And the cool thing is, you know, as a comic fan in general, you always want to have these, like, what-if battles, like, what if X-Men actually fought, you know, Avengers or any other team for that matter. The cool thing about this is the story that they've kind of tied it into really just makes a whole lot of sense for them to actually go at one another. I mean, you know, there has to be a good reason for this to go down, and I really feel like what Marvel did with AVX and between issues 0 and 1 just really gives it enough story to where you're like, this is actually going to happen. Oh, damn. Like, and it makes sense for both sides to be standing where they're at. You know, I think this issue kind of really focused more around Cyclops and Hope, and kind of tied in a bit more with, like, Captain America a little bit, which is kind of where you see the whole thing kind of culminate towards the end, and they kind of leave you wanting more as Cyclops and Cap just kind of go at it. I really highly recommend this issue. It's one of the best Marvel issues I read in a long time, and one that I'm really looking forward to on a month-to-month basis. Romita killed it. I mean, as usual. I mean, it's his style to me is just one of the easiest styles that you could read in comics. I mean, he does such a great job of laying it out, capturing the expression, capturing the moment of what they're really trying to do. I mean, you kind of, and I mean, this isn't anything new. I mean, I was a huge fan of Romita when he did, like, his run on Amazing, which I hold that whole run very dear to my heart. But you kind of just go look at this page. It kind of just shows Cyclops, you know, training, you know, her, and I think this one over here, at this bottom panel on this page here, he's like yelling at her again. I mean, Hope again, because he's training her, but he's kind of being, well, a bit of a douche while he's training her. But that fits. That's who Cyclops is. That's the Cyclops I knew. And while I'm not crazy about this new costume they gave him, the character's the same. You know, the character of Cyclops is the absolute same character that I knew reading comics from back in the 90s and continuing. I mean, they really captured this character well. And the way Romita draws him, I mean, really draws everyone. I'm a huge fan of. So if I had to rate this issue, I would definitely give it a 5 out of 5. The art is there, the story is there, and when those two things mix really well, you just have something really special. And, you know, between issues 0 and 1, this one is fantastic. I mean, I'm really looking forward to this. I recommend it to any X-Men or Avengers fan, and any comic fan in general, that if you're like me and you're kind of a big dork and you just want to really know who would win this fight, yeah, you got to stay with this. And big kudos to Marvel for kind of giving it its own enclosed book, where I don't have to go and buy 12 books to find out the whole saga, the whole arc. So Marvel, if you ever watch this or you ever hear back from your community, continue kind of enclosing your arcs. Like, if you want to do big crossover arcs in one single issue, and I'd be more inclined to check more of them out. So AVX 5 out of 5. Check it out. All right, I'll be back with more later. See you guys.